What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with the pick of the day, guys, on the Jordan 4 RM Light Bone. All right, guys, so I think I might have accidentally called these the wrong thing back when I did the Got 'em Early, calling them like the sale or something. I think there's actually gonna be a sale model as well. This is, though, the Jordan 4 RM Light Bone. And these are set to release on August 21st for a retail price point of $150. They'll also feature these in a GS for $120, $75 for preschool, and $55 for toddler. Now, also what I've been learning as we go on, like, what is this shoe? What is it meant for? You know, at first I thought this was like a bike shoe, like for BMX or skateboard, some sort of essence of that. But from what I'm learning more and more going into this sneaker in particular, is that this is like just a remodeled Restmo, what they call it, or Restmo remodeled, remodeled Jordan 4. Basically, they took the Jordan 4 and put new elements to the sneaker. Now they're using Nigel Sylvester to do the collaboration, probably to help push it, but it's not typically, like, technically a bike BMX shoe. Is this a Jordan 4? Like, straight up, is this a new Jordan 4 type of model? Kind of like what we've seen with the Jordan 312, the Legacy, what we've seen with Trunners of the past, and any other Jordan models, Dub Zeros. It's just another iteration. This one in particular, though, based off the Jordan 4, is being brought in also, like the Jordan 1 Comfort. You know, that's a Jordan 1, but it's a comfort model. This is a Jordan 4 RM, remastered Restomod. Correction, Restomod, or R-E-S-T-O-M-O-D, Restomod. We're gonna call it the remastered, right? So what you got here, though, features a lot of different materials. You got some TPU featured on the side right here that is wrapped around the entire shoe, that features the Nike Air on the back with the Jumpman right there. TPU, though, all around, wrapped around. Suede uppers, leather uppers on here, which is all some very good quality. And these are $150. So this is not a bad shoe overall when it comes to the quality and the build. The actual shoe itself seems to have almost a thicker wraparound on the ankle. Seems to appear to be almost like fleece going on the inside as well as on the top of the tongue. And you still have your Jordan patch with the Flight logo right there. Slightly different than your typical Jordan 4, but it's still there. And what this reminded me a lot of is the Nike Trainer 89s, I believe. I want to say it's the 89s or the 86. The Nike Flight 89s is what it was, the 89 Flights, which the Jordan 4 was based off of from the get-go. Like, the Jordan 4 came from that model, from what's been told from history times, or a lot of it's the Flight, you know, written right here is also the Flight that's featured on that Nike Flight model. So maybe that's where they're paying a little bit of tribute to that, especially with the TPU. That's what kind of gives that essence to it. But it has a lot of different materials going throughout the whole entire shoe. Now, one thing I did not do, since this is a new model, and usually we do the on feet later on, I want to tell you guys how these bad boys fit, because this is a size 8.5. It looks like it has a lot of cushioning, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to put it in. Fit good. Definitely more cushioning. So it has a slightly tighter feel, but it's not a bad one. So better lockdown. These are not bad, bro. Like, in all honesty, these may make it to the collection. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. They may. I'm not gonna sit here and cap to you. I gotta just give it some time to think about it. Like, I don't care that the Nigel, you know, the Nigel hype is definitely there. Like, I would like to see this shoe still perform well without that collaboration. We do know that people, though, only care about those type of collabs. So we'll wait and see, because this is the first actual drop of this shoe with no collab. There will be, of course, the Nigel driveway in the green, and then there's the anthracite one that's actually releasing, I think, this week. So this one comes in later on its own with no collaboration. And they're also dropping a green version of this that is not a collab, that looks almost identical to the driveway version that Nigel did the collab on. So we're gonna see how the world, you know, the culture reacts, and more than likely you're gonna see these probably not perform well. People only want what they can't get, and when they can't get it, they get mad, and then when they can't get it, they don't want it. That's just how the world works. And I like to call it out, because I just feel like sometimes people complain and say sneakers are dead and all that, and it's like, well, when you can get your hands on them, you don't want them no more. So, like, don't complain when you can't get your hands on it. Second set of laces right here, these are flat, and these are just a straight up gray, more of that anthracite yarnish type of look. But overall, they're pretty sturdy. I think the price point of $150 is very nice. Some people are gonna like them, some are not. I definitely like them. I'm more so like, okay, how is Jordan Brand gonna approach this? We already have a huge lineup of these different colorways. Like, this is gonna be a shoe that's gonna drop, and then we're not gonna see it in a year or so. Like, when you look back in the past 10 years, there's been so many models from Nike and Jordan Brand that have came and went. I mean, remember the Prestos, the fly knit Prestos, those things were popping at one time, you know, they're gone. The Reacts had their moment, but I think that plays a part in the sneaker world in general, where like there'll be a time when the Air Presto will come back and people will hop on it. Just like right now we see the Nike Sunders, the SNDRs coming back from 1999. Like, I think this is a part of the game where you drop stuff, it moves, it does its course, and then it's gone. Like, there's gonna be a time, and I wouldn't mind grabbing a pair, where Nike brings back the Roshi run, and we appreciate it. So this may be a, you know, shoe that comes out, does a little thing, and then it disappears off into the wilderness and comes back down the road. I wouldn't be mad. Now, also featured on here, it states that due to the suede characteristics, please be aware there is a potential color contamination to the upper. There is potential color contamination to the upper. I don't know what the hell that means. I guess the fact that it's suede, it can get messed up if you drop some Coke or soda on it. Pretty typical stuff, but maybe they just want to let you know about it. That part I don't know. The actual tongue patch is also suede as well, so keep that in mind. But yeah, light bone, black, featured out here. Nike Air, which has like a ripstop type of look featured there on the back, but it is of course that TPU, or like that rubberized TPU. That's what they're calling it. And then the bottom, your typical Jordan 4 bottom as well. So it's a new remastered Resto Mod Jordan 4, and this one in particular is in the light bone. Be on the lookout. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions. Is this a cop or not? And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. I'm out. I'm gonna end y'all with that on foot. Peace.
Money, baby. You